All right, let's get right into it. We're not here to talk about feeling motivated. We're not here for life hacks. We are here for the one simple truth. No discipline means no results. It really is the foundation for every single thing you claim you want in your life. Take a good hard look at this. This isn't just a slide. It's a mirror reflecting your last week, isn't it? Over on the left, you've got all your hopes and dreams, success, a better body, progress. And on the right, what you actually did. You see that gap between the two columns? That's not just empty space. That's a graveyard where your potential goes to die. Let's just call it what it is. You expect the outcome of a champion, but you have the daily routine of a spectator. You're expecting a harvest from a field where you never even bothered to plant the seeds. And the worst part is, deep down, you already know it. So the big question is, why? Why do we do this to ourselves? Why do we actively choose actions that sabotage the very things we say we want? Well, it's not because you're lazy or fundamentally broken. It's actually simpler than that. Your brain has a default setting, and that setting is always tuned to easy. And this right here is the enemy. It's what I call the worship of comfort. See, our whole world is basically built to feed this craving. Food, entertainment, validation, it's all just a click away. It conditions us day in and day out to believe that real effort is somehow optional. But the things that actually matter, the things that build a life of substance, they are never, ever found on the easy path. I mean, this is the battle you're fighting every single minute of the day. Your phone, social media, Netflix, that's a nonstop 24/7 buffet of syrupy pancakes. It's an endless supply of cheap, easy dopamine hits. And when you start your day gorging on that, of course, the plain oatmeal of real, focused work is going to taste like cardboard. You're not weak. You're just overfed on junk rewards. And that's exactly why waiting until you feel like it is a guaranteed path to failure. This quote from Layla Hormozi just nails it. Motivation is a battery. It starts full in the morning, maybe, and every little distraction, every decision drains it. But structure, a system, that's the power grid. It's always on. It doesn't care if you're tired or bored or not feeling it. The grid provides the power regardless. It works when your feelings don't. So, let's dismantle the myths. It's time to stop thinking about discipline as some magical superpower that some people are just born with. That's a convenient lie, an excuse you tell yourself to stay right where you are, comfortable. So let's tear that lie apart, right now. First things first, get this idea out of your head immediately. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is born disciplined. It is not in your DNA. It's not a gift from the universe. Believing that is just handing over control of your life and saying, I can't. It's the ultimate excuse. So if it's not some magic trait, what is it? It's a system. It's something you build brick by brick. Think of yourself not as a victim of your own personality, but as an architect of your habits. You design a life where doing the right thing becomes the path of least resistance. It's engineering, not magic. And you know what else it is? It's a skill. Just like in a video game, you start out at level 1, you're weak, you can't handle much resistance. But every single time you choose the hard thing over the easy thing, every time you do the work when you don't feel like it, boom, you just gained XP. You leveled up. The skill gets stronger. And this quote from Mike Tyson absolutely captures the required mindset. It's about breaking the link between how you feel and what you do. You do the thing you're dreading, but you do it with the focus, the intensity, and the commitment of something you love. That's the moment you take command of your life, instead of letting your moods run the show. Okay, enough of the why. Let's get into the how. You understand the theory, but you need the blueprints. What does this actually look like day to day? Well, here is the no excuses plan. This is your system. 4 simple steps. Number 1, design your environment. Make it easier to do the right thing than the wrong thing. Put your gym clothes on your phone. Number 2, create better alternatives. Don't just stop scrolling, replace it. When you feel that urge, have a better, harder action ready to go. Number 3, start impossibly small. Don't promise to go to the gym for an hour. Promise to just put your shoes on. Lower the bar so low you can't help but step over it. And finally, number 4, do the hard thing first. Win the most important battle of the day before your brain is even awake enough to talk you out of it. And if you're sitting there thinking that starting small sounds weak or pointless, you need to understand this number. You need to understand the math. If you get just 1% better each day, that's it, just 1%. The power of compounding means that at the end of the year, you're not just a little better, you are 37 times better. That is the devastating power of small, consistent, disciplined actions. So these are your new commandments. Burn them into your brain. First,
The option to quit is gone. It's off the table. It doesn't exist anymore. Second, track your effort, not the outcome. Your only job is to show up and do the work. The results will follow. Third, embrace the fact that it's supposed to be hard. Discomfort isn't a sign to stop. It's the only sign that you're actually growing. And fourth, stop relying on how you feel. Your feelings are passengers. They can complain all they want, but they are never ever allowed to touch the steering wheel.
Look, every single day you wake up, you are standing at a fork in the road. And the choice you make in that moment isn't just about how your day is going to go. It's about which future you are actively building, one small decision at a time. And here they are, your two futures, laid out plain as day. On the left, you've got the path of feelings. Yeah, it's comfortable. It's full of good excuses, but look where it ends. Stagnation, regret. On the right, the path of discipline. It's an uphill battle. It's paved with discomfort. But that path leads somewhere. It leads to growth, and eventually it leads to real freedom. And this is maybe the biggest lie we've all been sold about freedom. We think it means doing whatever we feel like in the moment. That's not freedom. That's being a slave to every random impulse and passing mood. True freedom, real freedom, is the power to be who you said you were going to be, to do what you said you were going to do, even when you don't feel like it. That is having control over your own life. So I'm going to leave you with this one question. And there's no one else around, so be brutally honest with yourself. Look at your actions yesterday and what you're planning to do today. Are those actions actually earning you the results you say you want? Because your answer to that question, well, that's everything.